Country number 12 for us was a special one, Singapore. It's known globally as one of the smallest, safest and most expensive countries in the world. We spent 5 incredible days exploring this beautiful place. In this episode, we are sharing our entire arrival journey, our first impressions and some critical entry and visa tips you need to know before booking. Make sure you watch till the end because Singapore is full of surprises. Our journey began at the Mumbai airport where we boarded a direct Indigo flight to Singapore. Now, you guys already know what the typical Indigo in-flight experience is like. So I won't spend much time on that, but the major silver lining for us was that the flight landed exactly on time, right around 9:30 local time. The moment we stepped off the plane, Singapore hit us with its famous efficiency. The immigration process was super fast, smooth and fully automated. No long lines, no hassle. It gave us an immediate look into just how incredibly organized this country really is. Since the standard hotel check-in isn't until later in the afternoon, we had several hours to kill and wanted to freshen up after our flight. Following a bit of research, we walked straight over to a facility called Hub and Spoke, located just a short walk outside the main Changi Airport buildings. It's known as a quick pit stop for travelers looking for shower facilities or a local meal before heading into the city. To share our actual experience, the shower here was just average. It cost us 5 SGD per person just to use the facility, and if you don't have your own towel, you have to buy one separately for another 3.5 SGD. For what was offered, it felt a little more expensive. The shower spaces were clean enough, but nothing extraordinary. We would say only stop by here if you absolutely must have a quick refresh right after landing. With that out of the way, we started exploring the real wonders of Changi Airport. Our first stop was Terminal 2 to see the Wonderfall, a stunning 14-meter tall digital waterfall pouring down the departure hall. The best part, it's completely in the public zone, so you don't need a boarding pass to see it. We sat down and watched the 4-minute Rhythms of Nature show, which plays every 30 minutes. The visuals and music are incredible. From there, we walked over to the legendary Jewel Changi Airport. We captured so many stunning pictures and clips here, and the photos don't even do justice. Jewel is a massive multi-level nature-themed entertainment and retail complex connected directly to the airport terminals. Entry is free and you can easily spend around 2 to 4 hours here without getting bored. The absolute star of the show is the HSBC Rain Vortex. Standing at 40 meters tall, it is the world's tallest indoor waterfall. Watching millions of gallons of water pour down from the massive glass ceiling is beautiful to watch. The waterfall is entirely surrounded by Shiseido Forest Valley, a lush indoor forest spanning 4 stories and walking trails and thousands of trees. If you go all the way to the top level, you'll find Canopy Park, which features mazes, bouncing nets and creative garden displays. Jewel feels like an airport terminal and more like a futuristic world of its own. It is a must-visit destination the second you land. As we hopped into our arranged pickup from the airport to the hotel, we were amazed by the urban planning out the window. Singapore is beautifully clean, super green and literally covered in trees, nice parks and striking buildings. Yeah. You quickly realize that the city has a lot of strict rules and heavy fines, but that exact discipline is what it keeps so safe, structured and pleasant to walk around. For our very first lunch, we had to try the most famous local dish, which is chicken Singapore rice. It looks simple, but the flavors were incredibly rich and comforting. Next up, we checked into our accommodation Hotel Boss, located at 500 Jalan Sultan. Let me tell you, this property is absolutely massive and it has over 2000 rooms. While the individual rooms are famously compact, which is very standard for Singapore's real estate, the hotel layout is exceptionally convenient. Right outside the hotel premises, the street is buzzing with life. There is a huge array of convenience stores, money changers, souvenir shops and diverse restaurants right downstairs, making it incredibly easy for travelers to grab essentials or a late night bite. Location wise, it's a perfect 10 on 10. Lavender MRT, that's the metro railway station, is a 5-minute walk away, linking you directly to the rest of the city. And let me tell you one thing, this hotel is liked by our Indian tourists as well. Later that evening, after dropping off our bags and settling into our room, we set out on foot to explore the surrounding neighborhoods of Kampong Glam and Arab Street. This area is a brilliant hub for shopping, picking up unique fridge magnets, which we always add to our collections, and soaking in local culture. Our absolute favorite stretch during this evening walk was Haji Lane. Haji Lane is world famous for its incredible, huge, colorful murals and vivid paintings that cover the building walls from top to bottom. Walking down this narrow alleyway in the evening light feels like exploring a massive open-air art gallery. Every single corner is a great photo opportunity. The energy here is amazing, lined with hip clothing stores, quirky cafes and a ton of vibrant restaurants offering everything from local treats to international food. Just a short walk from the alleyway brings you to the historic Sultan Gate. Now, here is a fantastic piece of history for your itinerary. Sultan Gate was once the site of a royal palace built in the 1840s for the Malay Sultan of Singapore. What used to be the home of a Malaysian king has now beautifully preserved as a national heritage site, housing the Malay Heritage Center. Walking through the gates gives you a real appreciation for how Singapore perfectly mixes its ultra-modern present with its deep royal roots. As night completely fell, we walked over towards the bustling streets of Little India to check out the legendary Mustafa Center. The entire area was incredibly alive and crowded. If you haven't heard of it, Mustafa Center is a massive department store that is open 24 hours a day. It is easily the best, most budget-friendly place in Singapore to shop souvenirs, chocolates, electronics, cosmetics, literally anything you can think of under one roof. The surrounding streets are also packed with fantastic Indian restaurants, which is a major comfort if you're looking for familiar food during your trip. Now, let's talk about an important part of the travel here: managing your money. The local currency is the Singapore dollar, SGD. You can easily exchange USD or GBP or any other currency to SGD at the airport. But if you want great rates late in the evening, the exchange counters at Mustafa centers are highly recommended. For card transactions, we heavily relied on our Scapia card throughout the journey. It features zero foreign currency markup, which saved us a ton of extra fees and worked flawlessly at almost every single shop and the MRT station. We also want to give a massive shout out to PickYourTrail, who fully customized this entire 5-day package for us. This was actually our second time booking a vacation through them. We had an absolutely seamless experience on our Finland Arctic Circle trip earlier this year. So we fully trusted them with Singapore. A special thank you to Sana for designing our day-wise itinerary so perfectly, and to Mahalakshmi for constantly checking in on us to ensure everything went smoothly. We have listed our complete package breakdown and itinerary inclusions in the description below, so definitely check that out if you want to replicate our trip. Let's address the question we get asked the most. Is getting a Singapore visa difficult for Indian passport holders? From our first-hand experience, the process itself isn't difficult, but yeah, the documentation requirements is a lot. To apply, you need to fill out the official visa application form completely, and you need to click a fresh photograph specifically matching the strict Singapore visa rules. One vital financial detail you need to plan for is showing a maintained monthly balance of around 1 lakh rupees in your account. Ultimately, if you have a maintained balance plus all the documentation in order, the visa should be approved smoothly. So all in all, our arrival and initial exploration gave us a powerful introduction to Singapore. It is incredibly clean, remarkably green, safe and beautifully managed. And yes, while it is undeniably expensive, it is absolutely worth every bit of the experience. Get ready, because in our next vlog, we are taking you straight to the magnificent Marina Bay and the magical gardens by the bay. If you enjoyed this detailed guide, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to Journeying Souls Rahul and Sweety for more travel experiences. See you in the next episode. Jai Hind. Thank you.